Heroes and Legends, Generations 4, The Holy War. The United Insurance Commission, a branch of the UDN, under the leadership of Shatell Wilson and her friend, Charisse, the warrior princess, also the commander of the Camel Cavalry, were attacked by the Infoco group of the Orisians, led by the young Xavier Orlando and Jerissa, who was the master of water. The Infocom group were large and strong. Shatell knew that reinforcements would be arriving soon, but however, they must defend their country against the evil forces of the Infocom group. And so, Shanice ride with her camels, but Jerissa used water attack to flood the area, preventing camels to move. The warrior princess was stuck and needed her fellow sister's help. So Shatell Wilson raced and moved quickly as though she was running on the water. They get to Jerissa and be able to fight Jerissa one-on-one. Jerissa then tried to use the water around her to shield and to attack with, but Shatell's sword was cutting through the water like butter, and the sword managed to get to Jerissa, which greatly injured her and forced her back. Now the war was receding, and so Charisse was able to charge her camel forces towards the Infocom group. Xavier then ordered his forces to charge. It was going to be a clash. However, reinforcements will arrive from the Noir and colonial forces respectively, being Pamela, the leader of the Noir, and Barbara Charlene, the wife of the colonial leader. Now, we were now ready for a fight. The insurance forces united and overwhelmed the young man of Xavier and forced him to retreat. The insurance commission had proven themselves worthy, and Shatell's sword had grown sharper. Elsewhere, the CFAL and Ghanaian forces, CFAL being led by Princess Paige, who is now the queen of No Country, and the Ghanaian forces led by Amma and GC Volt were fighting against the BAF Health and Insurance. They are also part of the UDN. The battle was fierce. It was during this time Paige wanted to prove herself more than as someone who could escape death. She rallied herself and marched to the front line. GC Volt, who was the main warrior of the group, tried to stop her, but Paige was not allowing it. She was determined to prove herself worthy in this fight, and worthy to be in the service of the elder forces. And so she began to beat back the Bath soldiers and stun everyone. Amma was greatly impressed by how far Paige had come in this war, and see that she was maturing into a powerful and mighty woman. And she was greatly surprised and was determined to not be held back. And so the forces attacked the Bath as well, and the Guardian and CFAL forces worked together in harmony against the Bath forces. Saul was greatly impressed as he went to face the enemies that were in front of him. He used his might to overwhelm them. However, Paige, Amma, and GC Volt worked together to ensure their victory and send the UDN insurance packing and retreating. With that, victory was theirs, and GC Volt and other troops lifted up Paige in celebration of her accomplishments, and Amma laughed and cheered and was happy. Paige had proven herself, and she knew that one day she could return back to their homeland and reclaim the land and succeed her holy and righteous father, in leading CFAL to new heights. Lastly, the two Banquron forces of the Fidels and the Federation Flower the universe were about to head clash to clash. Linda had finally rallied her full Orange Army to deal a hefty blow to Duval, who was the only Banquron in the universe serving the Builder Empire. She was determined to finally defeat him and be able to reclaim all of Banquron in the universe for herself once more. And so she gave a rousing speech encouraging her men to fight. And so the forces of the Fedels moved forward to attack. Savion fought off against the mechs that had arrived to assist the Federation of the Flower as they were struggling against the determination of the Orange Army. Mary and Hilda, Linda's sisters, also gave it their all and was determined and fighting more bravely and more tougher than ever before. Duval couldn't believe the ferocity and the fierceness of the Fidels. He knew that this would be a key moment and battle. He had no choice but to enter the battlefield himself to slay Linda and end this chaos. However, Linda was well prepared for that, and she looked forward to it. You fool. You have been a stain on my side for too long. I will cut you down now and finally be able to reclaim the Banquron space for myself. Duval then said, I see now, Linda. You care not about being an elder. You only care about power. Being an elder and signing with the elders was opportunistic for you. I see it now. I can't allow your tyranny to reach the universe. I will stop you here and now, even at the cost of my life. And then Linda used all the matrimony attacks and other elder abilities to strengthen her own self and to beat back Duval, who had none such powers. And thus, after some time, he was defeated. He couldn't believe it. How could he have fallen to such a crude and shrewd and corrupt woman as Linda of the Orange Army? With that, the Federation of the Flower had met its end, and thus Linda and her sisters and Savion rejoiced. But at long last, the Banquron were fully united under the Fidels again. Linda then proclaimed, but we shall go and return to the universe and we stake my claim. I have others in the universe waiting for me to arrive. It is time. It is time to wage this war to the universe. Forward! Onward! Reclaim my rightful place as leader of all of Banquron. And all her men cheered. Woo! The war was about to heat up. Just as the Orange Army Fidels were celebrating, Tai Urca had arrived too late to assist the now defeated Duval. He tried to avenge him, but the powerful Mary and Hilda were too strong and overpowered him, and thus they won a secure and proper victory.